Hey guys, it's xTatSplatx again, and I know it's been a while since I've done a collection video, and I've promised quite a few of you that I was going to do a retro collection, so why not start with the system that got me into gaming to begin with, and that's going to be the NES, or the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now before I get started, I have a little disclaimer. I know that there are quite a few of the must-have games that I'm missing for the NES, and the reason behind that is because, excuse me, my grandmother is actually the one that bought the majority of these when I was, like I said, 3, 4, or 5 years old. And she got them from pawn shops and flea markets. And she was just, buying whatever they had because, she enjoyed playing the NES. And she knew that all 3 of her grandkids, which were all girls, loved games as well. So, she just bought whatever. And also, I know that I had more than this, but they seem to have somehow got lost in a move or something. I'm going to have to talk to my little sister and see if she knows where they are because I really want those games back. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to try to fit this all in one part, so I'm going to have to go pretty fast. The first game we've got is Life Force. This is actually a shoot 'em up. And from what I remember, I actually really enjoyed this game, but I sucked at it because I just completely and totally suck at shoot 'em ups. So, yeah. Then we've got NES Open, which is actually a golf game, and if I remember correctly, you can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad. So yeah. Then we've got Anticipation. Yeah, I must note a lot of these games are not going to be in great condition, as you can tell by the stain here, because I have had them since I was 3 years old, and I was a kid, and I did play the shit out of them, so yeah. But anyways, Anticipation, this is kind of like a mixture of Wheel of Fortune and Win, Lose, or Draw to pull out 2 really old game shows. But yeah, I remember it being pretty fun when I was a kid. Wizards and Warriors, a classic. Punch-Out. Super Mario Bros. 3. I mean, what can you say about this game? I may not be a Mario fan now, but I absolutely still adore this game. Adventures of Link Gold Cart. I mean, what can be said? The original Legend of Zelda Gold Cart. Iron Sword Wizard and Warriors 2. Probably some of the worst box art ever. I mean, look at that shit. Fabio with a sword. Yeah. Silent Scope. I don't really remember ever playing this game, so I can't really say much about it. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. Surprisingly really fun. It does get kind of repetitive though, but for the first, 30 minutes, it's really fun. Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. This was actually a really difficult game. And I remember when my grandmother bought this one. It's probably one of the last games she bought for the NES. Ghosts and Goblins. Oh my fucking god. I don't think I ever got past the first level in this. That's just how fucking difficult this game is. Another difficult game, and this one is more because of the bugs, but Adventures of Bayou Billy. You can actually use the light gun and the controller. There's fighting parts and then there's shoot 'em up parts, so yeah. Captain Skyhawk, another game I don't ever remember playing, but I still have it. Goes this way. Super Sprint, and I somehow get the feeling that this is not a licensed Nintendo cart. Yeah, well, no, it's not. But, yeah, I have it anyways. Wheel of Fortune, all new Junior Edition. Like I said, we were a bunch of kids playing games. A game I actually got pretty recently. I got this at Play and Trade not too long ago. Gremlins 2. It's actually a really fun game. Bubble Bobble, a total classic, and it's fun on single player, even funner co-op. So yeah, definitely check this one out if you haven't. It's totally awesome. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I love this game. You can play through the entire thing co-op, and it's actually a really fun platformer. I totally want to try the second one out. though I haven't been able to find it anywhere other than eBay. But I was trying to find it locally. I may just have to break down and get it from eBay though, because I really want to play it. Days of Thunder, a racing game based on a movie. Yeah, enough said. You're Annoyed. If you haven't heard of this game, go look it up on YouTube. The characters in this game are actually old Domino's Pizza mascots, and you ride around on pogo sticks, and it is the completely most random game ever, and it's super hard, but I still enjoyed it. Major League Baseball. Paperboy, another classic, and if I am not mistaken, you can actually download this on Xbox Live now, so yeah. The Three Stooges. This is actually a collection of mini games, precursor to the Wii, I guess, based on, of course, the Three Stooges. The Goonies 2, and I find this hilarious because there was never a Goonies 2 movie, yet there was a Goonies 2 game, so yeah. The Battle for Olympus. Pinball. This is actually a launch title for the NES, and does that look familiar? That's actually not Mario, but yeah, check that out. Speaking of Mario, Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt came with my NES way back when I was 3 years old. Super Mario Brothers 2. I actually think this may be my favorite Mario, just because it's so different. And yes, I know that it originally was not a Mario game, but yeah, I still really enjoy it. And they just completely fell over. Okay, moving on. Adventure Island. Really fun, what I believe to be underrated platforming series, because you don't really hear much about it, but yeah. Adventure Island 2. And my personal favorite, and these last two games are the only 2-box games I have, and somehow these boxes have survived years and years of torture, so they're not in great condition, but let me see. Adventure Island 3, and I showed this in my underrated games video, but I'll show it to you here again. And then finally, Tiny Toon Adventures, a really fun platformer game based on the old 1990s cartoon Tiny Toons. And if you know me, you know that I love anything that has to do with 90s cartoon and 90s TV, including this game. I remember playing this game for hours when I was a kid, and I think I could still play it for quite a bit now, because it was just awesome. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my NES collection. Like I said, I know I'm missing quite a few good games, and I know I had some of them back when I was younger. Kid Icarus, DuckTales, I believe I even had Ninja Gaiden when I was little, but for some reason they just seem to have disappeared, so I'm definitely going to have to go hunt those down, and if I can't find the ones I originally have, I'm definitely going to have to rebuy them, because I really miss those games. So, that's going to be it for me today, and look forward to another new video, possibly in the next couple of days. We'll see how work goes. So, until then, y'all have an awesome night. Bye-bye.